It is 10 o'clock on October 7th, 2024. This is the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency public hearing for the Horseblock 4 LLC project. I'm going to read the public hearing notice for the record. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Article 18A of the New York State General Municipal Law will be held by the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency, the agency, on the 7th day of October 2024 at 10 a.m. local time at the agency's offices located at the Town of Brookhaven Town Hall, 2nd floor, 1 Independence Hill, Farmingville, New York, 11738, in conjunction with the following matters. Horseblock 4 LLC, a limited liability company, organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York on behalf of itself and or the principles of Horseblock 4 LLC and or an entity formed or to be formed on behalf of any of the foregoing, collectively the company, and Casone Leasing, Inc., a business corporation organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York on behalf of itself and or the principles of Casone Leasing, sorry if I read that twice, and or an entity formed or to be formed on behalf of any of the foregoing, collectively the subleasee, have applied to the agency for assistance in connection with A, the acquisition of approximately 18.91 acre parcel of land, the acquisition and construction of an approximately 20,000 square foot prefabricated building and other improvements thereon, the improvements, and the acquisition and installation therein of certain equipment, the equipment located or to be located at the southeast corner of Horseblock Road and Miller Avenue, Yaphank, Town of Brookhaven, Suffolk County, New York, and further described on the Suffolk County tax map as number 0200-844.000-03.00-022.008. Collectively, the land, improvements, and equipment may be referred to as the facility, which land and improvements are to be leased to the agency by the company and together with the equipment subleased and leased by the agency to the company and further subleased by the company to the subleasee, and which facility is to be used by the subleasee for the assembly, repair, service, and maintenance of containers, office trailers, modular buildings, and iBox systems for sale or lease, the outdoor storage of containers and trailers, and office space in connection therewith. The facility will be initially owned and operated and or managed by the company. The agency will acquire a leasehold interest in the land and improvements and title to the equipment and will lease and sublease the facility to the company for further subleasing to the subleasee. The agency contemplates that it will provide financial assistance to the company in the form of exemptions from mortgage recording taxes in connection with the financing or any subsequent refinancing of the facility, exemptions from sales and use taxes in connection with the construction and equipping of the facility, and exemption from real property taxes consistent with the Uniform Tax Exemption Policies, UTEP, of the agency. A representative of the agency will, at the above stated time and place, hear and accept written comments from all persons with views in favor of or opposed to either the proposed financial assistance to the company or the location or nature of the facility. Prior to the hearing, all persons will have the opportunity to review on the agency's website, brookhavenida.org, the application for financial assistance filed by the company with the agency and an analysis of the costs and benefits of the proposed facility. This was dated September 26, 2024, Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency by Lisa Mulligan, Chief Executive Officer. I received a few comments that I'm going to read into the record. Dear Town of Brookhaven IDA Board, South Country School District Board of Education, and Supervisor Panico, I am writing in opposition to IDA property tax breaks for yet another warehouse within the South Country School District. There is no analysis that shows that the proposed Horseblock 4 LLC warehouse requires a property tax break to be built. For all the reasons I have repeatedly expressed to the IDA Board, the South Country School District requires more financial support, not less. Please stop defunding the children of South Country School District's educational opportunities. Our school district cannot afford to be continually defunded by the Brookhaven IDA. For the 2023 New York State grades 3 through 8 ELA tests, South Country had the lowest percent proficient and the highest percent well below proficient in all of Suffolk County. Out of 128 districts reported in LI, only Hempstead in Nassau performed worse. For the 2023 NYS grades 3 through 8 math tests, South Country had third lowest percent proficient and second highest percent well below proficient in all of Suffolk County. One of the Suffolk districts that scored worse was Greenport with only 287 eligible students. In Nassau, only Hempstead performed worse. Please understand that fully funding our children's education is economic development. Best Karam Odakan, MD, MSc, MRP. And we received one other comment that I'm going to read into the record. The South Country Central School District is aware of an application for assistance for Horseblock 4 LLC and Casone Leasing, Inc. in connection with the acquisition of an approximately 18.91 acre parcel of land, the acquisition and construction of an approximately 20,000 square foot prefabricated building and other improvements thereon, and the acquisition and installation therein of certain equipment located or to be located at the southeast corner of Horseblock Road and Miller Avenue in Yaphank, New York, to be used for the assembly, repair, service, and maintenance of containers, office trailers, modular buildings, and iBox systems for sale or lease, the outdoor storage of containers and trailers, and office space connected therewith. In that regard, we will request that the Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency reconsider the potential impact of the project upon the district and its taxpayers and the needs of the school district in its consideration of the request for financial assistance by this for-profit entity. This is especially true considering the reduction of state aid and the financial challenges that our community is facing as the state looks to reduce aid to districts across Long Island, especially here in South Country. If any benefit to the district, its students, or taxpayers may be achieved through this project, we would request the IDA's assistance in obtaining such benefit. We are also concerned with the environmental impact of such an endeavor and would request information regarding emissions, traffic, and other potential adverse effects of the project. The Board of Education, the superintendent would welcome the opportunity to discuss any such potential benefit that may accrue to the district, as well as the potential environmental impact on our learning community. Your consideration is much appreciated. Sincerely, Antonio Santana, Superintendent of Schools, South Country, CSD. I am going to leave this public hearing open if anyone else wants to participate or make comment. It is 10:23 a.m. on Monday, October 7th, 2024. This is the public hearing for the Town of Brookhaven Industrial Development Agency Horseblock 4 LLC project. There has been no participation in the public hearing except for the 2 comments that I read into the record. Hearing no additional comment or participation, I am closing this public hearing.